Hello, Tutor here coming in, like I should bring you a new series. A game that is still in beta, but is very fun, has a promising future. Total Conflict Resistance. This is a game I've been playing a lot of and is just, oh, lovely. And it came out with an update that's pretty neat and I like. Now, this game is a very interesting game. It's kind of like, if you ever played Mountain Blade or Freeman Guerrilla Warfare, it's kind of like that. And on the Mountain Blade side, it's modern. You can see guys holding an AK. And on Freeman Guerrilla Warfare, well, this is everything Freeman Guerrilla Warfare was supposed to be. Let's start a new game. And right now, you only have a tactical campaign and a 2024 campaign. Now, a tactical campaign is a sort of like a linear, battles get progressively harder and harder until you eventually win. You pick a nation and you fight against a random nation. The 2024 campaign actually has the map and what the game is supposed to be like. I cannot wait till the 2019 comes out because that's going to be fun because this goes to 2031 and I love long games. And the PMC campaign, I don't know what that's going to entail, but that is probably going to be a very interesting one. Yeah. Who you pick depends on your difficulty. You want really easy, you start off with the communist. If you want medium, you can start off with democracy, but there's a catch with some of the democracies. You want hard, start off with the rebels. Would you stop whining? I'm right here. Now, the rebels are easy and hard. Like, the first battle is going to be easy. Trying to keep your land is going to be very fucking hard. This guy looks pretty cool. I might play as him at some point. Now, the communists are easy because, well, you get some really good equipment right off the fucking bat. Like, right off the bat. And it's, yeah, they get some good stuff. And they got a relatively good, safe amount of production and shit. I'll explain more of it in later. And then the democracies, it depends. Do you want the easiest and the hardest at the same time? This guy, you really gotta play your diplomacy if you want to keep this. Would you stop it? This guy is probably the second easiest because you only have to really worry about one of your flanks. Same with these guys. This guy's tricky, but can have a very strong start if the map favors you. What you gonna do? Now, it used to be just this for easy and difficulties and shit. And we're gonna do medium. And this is something they just added on. You can start alliances, which you always start with the one alliance you can. I'm gonna turn that off. And we have the number of troops we can start at. The troop level we can start at. Any amount of resources we start in numbers of rebels. I'm gonna keep the rebels on low. The amount of resources, I am going to bump that up by 1. And everything else, I'm just going to keep as low, because it's fine. Now, you can start in 2024, you can start in 2028. I'm going to start in 2024, because it's more fun. It's how the game was supposed to be. So as we go in, let's take a look-see. This is Cambria, an island state with a rich history and a multinational population. It's been united and free for many centuries, having survived the barbarian raids from the north and the horde raids from the continent. Having survived the world wars of the past, our unity fell in the Civil War 20 years ago. It'd be awesome if you could actually start off as the campaign nation, or as all of you together and then it just fractures. That'd be pretty cool. As a result of the peace achieved, Cambria was fragmented into autonomous republics. This is still blocking some of the things. Along national and cultural lines. The war hardened the nations that once lived in good neighborliness with each other, and now, after 2 decades of a shaky peace, old grievances and hatreds have not gone away, and the threat of war again looms over Cambria. Holstbro, I think what us, which in ancient times was a province and a raw mineral appendage of the kingdoms of the West during the time of Cambria became a major industrial center, inhabited by the descendants of miners and workers of all nationalities. Our state suffered greatly during the Civil War. Bless you, Duke. Independence cost us dearly. The industrial and raw materials were destroyed. The capital was practically destroyed. The years of peace allowed only a little recovery, but in order to maintain our independence, we needed to strengthen our state and army. Sonder, the capital republic, was founded by the first colonists from the continent who arrived to work in the mines of the western kingdoms of Tundri and Bud Rodach. I think. The population is multi-ethnic and consists mainly of the working class. At present, the city has barely recovered from the Civil War and a population ready to work in enterprise and factories. Benevo, our faithful ally, what they start off with, and they start off with copper. It's like our faithful ally located along the east of our borders. Benevo, like our republic, has chosen the democratic path of government, but from the east, they are under pressure from the socialist republics by joining forces when you be ready for a possible war. Along our western borders are the former colonial kingdoms, now democratic republics of Budroch and Tundri. One must be on guard with them having chosen democracy. These republics have not abandoned their claims to the former possessions. Our troops must be ready to repel any invasion by hostile states. The Republic of Sombor borders us to the south. This is the one I do enjoy playing as. Oh, but they have a gold deposit, so it's not that good. Our countries to develop. Having good diplomatic relations will allow our countries to develop peacefully along the path of democracy. Developing economic trade relations, good neighborly relations with the neighboring countries are beneficial to our state. In the east of the island, the social republics are striving at all costs to sow their alien ideology and culture into our democratic countries. The communist leaders of these countries keep their people under the yoke of a dictatorship. Develop your state and troops to counter the red threat and bring the long-awaited freedom to the republic. It is not common in our country either. Dissatisfied with the results of the presidential elections supported by hostile countries, the opposition dared to revolt. You can order the troops to put the rioters in their place. Alrighty, and I don't like how this... Okay. Well, this sucks. Oh, this is painful. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, no, is it? Oh, no. Okay. Please tell me this is at least gotta be... Oh, this is gonna fucking suck. Why? Well, here's the thing. Normally, you start off with everyone at least something. Everyone or in there, someone having a fucking infantry fighting vehicle. Yeah, we got one. And no transports. I'm going to tell you, this guy probably has two already. That sucks. Okay. Well. Oh, but we do have an iron mine. Okay. So we are sitting pretty. This is randomized. Same with this. That's aluminum. Beautiful. These are randomized. Places like this that have an iron mines and everything, they're randomized. Farms are usually all the same. Like, these have always been farms for me. And this is an airport. All airports do is they move military equipment. It makes no sense. They're almost useless, but we'll see. That's not my rebels. These aren't my rebels. Oh, fuck me. They have 6. Alright. Well, good news is our battalions are quite strengthened up, except for the ones on these borders, but that's okay. So, first course of action. Go to the research screen. Well, I'll explain some of this. These are our supplies. Everything here is used and needed. Running out of one isn't a good thing. Running out of some things like bread, which is your food, really, really bad. Now, alcohol, you actually need it. Alcohol and cigarettes, that keeps your stability up. This drops, you're in for a world of hurt. Authority, I don't know what that does. Political power, it doesn't look like it's been added into the game yet since I can't click with that. And dictatorship, I don't know what that is other than I don't know what that affects. Manufacturing. Oh, beautiful. We got a very strong research base. All right. So, As you can see here, there's a shit ton of ammunition. And that's a problem because right now, we got people using Car 98s, Benelli M3s, 12 gauge shotguns, 9 millimeters, 45, more 12 gauges, 7.62 by 39s. Got people using whatever the fuck they can get their hands on. And I don't blame them. That's what we need. We got fucking ammunition for galores, but still 5.7s. No one fucking uses a 5.7. The only thing that uses a fucking 5.7 is a P90, and I'm not ever even gonna get that. Now, here's the conundrum. I need to standardize. Standardize, which means what I always do is I used to always go down this line, which is then I just use the P226 and then the Car 98. Not a problem. But now they added in something. Is it in here? So you can actually change what weapons your guys use, which is pretty cool. I don't see it at all. Supposedly you can change it. They have a secondary spot for a pistol. Oh well. Unless they're reading someplace else. I somehow read a different game. I don't think so. Anywho. But you stop whining. So we're going to need to figure out how we want to standardize stuff. I'm tempted to go down this line to get the car and then use the Beretta as my sidearm. However, I have learned something amazing. 45 ACP hurts like a motherfucker. And right now, there's only one weapon we can build that uses 45 ACP. That is the Colt 1911. Get these rolling. Now, 1911 is fine. It's great. I love it. Ammunition capacity fucking sucks. Okay? Ammunition capacity fucking sucks. Glock 22 would take care of that. If I remember, if I think correctly. And these will get by faster than doing the car. I can get to the Glock 22 faster than I can get the car. Problem is, the car is flat out amazing. And eventually, I want the L40 for my precision rifle. Though the Mark 14 is probably going to take that role at some point. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do is for my police force, focus on this. With Glock 22s, Benelli M3s, and UMP 45s. Because evidently I'm not going to be able to get vehicles up and running very quickly. Now, instead of producing P226s and Car 98s, I'm going to have to produce an extra thing. So I'll have to produce 3 weapons. But I think I can handle that. And like this, I only have to produce 2 ammunition instead of... And it'd be a lot easier for me instead of trying to go down to the 7.92 all the way down here, which the research ammunition is very quick. I only have to do these 2. That's it. That's 20. Now, eventually, I'm going to get down to 7.62 by 51 because the weapons I'm pretty much going to be using religiously until I get to probably the maybe probably even just the XM8 and then the Mark 14, or I might just use the Mark 14 and the Scar. You know, I might just use that because guess what these both are going to fucking use? 7.62. But the reason why I'm liking to use 7.62 is because the L40 and the FAL uses 7.62. Now, I would like to use the FAMAS for an auto rifle for my troops. However, it all depends on what some of this stuff uses. Now, here's the cool thing. You can use everything from like these little 6x6 and Humvees and MRAPs to M60s to the Abrams X. Yeah. I don't know what it's going to cost to build that. So, well, we're going down this line. This is what it's going to be this is probably going to be because we're going to have so much time to research shit before we're going to produce shit. So we're going to build this up. This is going to be pretty much what our police force uses. Because that's what we're going to be able to build first because that's quick thing to research. So first off, 45 ACP. Let's get 45 ACP rolling. Because right now, at this moment, we can build weapons that use 45 ACP. For construction, right here, I always start off, with a bread factory. And we got a decent production base as well. Okay. Okay. Now, you do have to worry about your population. The amount of population you have in a place improves its production. So, pretty good. Pretty nice. Now, next we're going to diplomacy. These guys have been our faithful ally. I'm going to try and ally them. For the simple fact is, I want to keep them as alive for as long as possible, because they're the only thing standing between me and death by the hands of a fucking communist. Okay, the communists do not play around. They are fucking evil and deadly as fuck in this game. They are very good at what they do. And what is it they do? Murder the fuck out of people. Oh, hey, look, we're actually trading with one. Interesting. We might try and make... Ooh, but we're also a little happier with this guy. We might try and get a back door in. We'll see. It's Benitvo, right? Yeah. So let's get Benitvo here to like us more. So we're going to improve our relationships, and we are going to immediately send a bribe. Gives us a 76% chance. And it's cheap. It's cheap. We got plenty of money for it. Now, before I unpause, let's go around. So, Lana, what do you have? You have 19 Browning high powers. If you had 20, I'd be very happy, but that's okay. I can fuck around with this. All right, we got 22 militia uniforms. Perfect. We'll build 2, and then we'll fix you by sending you up over there. Cloud. Excellent. What do you got? You only got 12. Okay, that's unfortunate. You don't got any ammo for that, but that's okay. We can fix that. What do you got? 21 of these TTs, 762 by 25. Yeah, we can't build that yet, so there's no point in doing that. But you got the guns. Now, they do start off, even though it says 0, they do have some ammunition with them. I'm not sure if that's a bug or what. You have 5M. Okay, you great. Wonderful. This sucks. And you got 19. Well, I can fix that real quick. And then Sonder, well, you have guns galore. I want you to get up to 10 immediately. And once these guys become happy with me, I'm going to send these guys and probably put them with the 103rd Battalion. I'm going to rename these at some point. The only people that are going to be able to deal with these rebels is probably the 35th Battalion. You know, they got an MRAP. The rebels, looks like they have a tiger or something. And let's press play. See what we got. Now, what I normally like to try and do is I try and like to go to war with these two right off the bat. But they're not allied, so maybe we can try and knock one out at a time instead of trying to fight both. Because normally it's these two are allied, these two are allied, and these two are allied. We could just start producing colds. No. No point wasting supplies on shit I'm gonna obsolete anyways. Oh, speaking of stuff. Alrighty. Let's purchase some cigarettes. And, yeah, I will always purchase RPGs and RPG ammo. I could immediately start getting some Car 98s. That'll be a lot. That and that is more than enough to fill men. Do not sell our cigarettes. Yeah, you can sell those cars. Although thinking about it, Beretta and wouldn't be a good sidearm, but I don't know how to put sidearms on my men. Supposedly they added in a slot for that, but unless that's in a beta. Let's find out. But no, it wasn't updated. Yeah, they improved the economy, added the ability to equip pistols and an additional weapon slot. I don't see it, but oh, here we go. I was gonna hopefully not, or maybe, well, I don't know when I was gonna show you a fucking conflict, but let's see. They have 2 of them. However, we are defending, so we do have a good chance. And I'm gonna manually fight this. Hey, pupper. Now, the combat in this game, I love. It's fucking phenomenal. So you got your first person. Ah, there it is, up on the side. Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. Let's get you here. Rest of you guys, let's get you moving up here. They're starting from over here somewhere. Maybe. Where are they starting from? Oh no, they're starting from over here. Yeah, it's the head of a tiger and a Humvee.
Yes, sir. Target sighted. Affirmative. Affirmative. Sir, yes, sir. Roger.
This is unfortunate. Alright. So let's see if I can take out this Humvee. At least the Humvee's gunner. Well, I killed somebody. That'll work. This is a conundrum.
Sir, yes, sir.
You have an RPG? Cool. Oh, can I not switch it anymore? From T? They changed that? Yeah, so it's not that. Oops. How do I switch? They changed that? Hang on. Options. Controls. Game bindings. I don't want Gamepad key bindings. Switch weapons. It's still T. The hell?
Sir, yes, sir. Roger. Sir, yes, sir. In range.
Oh, mouse wheel. Alright. Well, ah, okay. I see. It is not easy to shoot a 50 cal an RPG. That sucks. You're inside. So I can kill the gunner on that guy. Did I kill the gunner on him? No, I killed someone behind him. Great. Okay, I got a Car 98. That gives me a little bit of a better chance at killing somebody. This is unfortunate. Jesus. Yeah, this is why we are in such a shit position. Because we only got one vehicle and I cannot lose it. This is a... Thankfully, I am a player, and I can do a little more better since I'm not in AI pathfinding. Die, you little fucker. Where is... Under here, just... Throw a grenade. Oh, there you are. Just enough left. As long as it's not an RPG guy. I will win. Just by sheer number. That's... Oh, I thought that was a... No, it's an AK. Alright.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Yes, sir.
You have an RPG.
Tango down.
I can use you pretty well.
Eliminated. Enemy down.
I just saw this guy. Reload. Trying to get shot every run. That was sheer luck. That was just bad AI. I should have visual
Enemy down.
on a rushing vehicle. However, it seems like
Enemy engaged. Target eliminated.
we might be able to capture them because we can cause them to retreat. Oh, he surrendered. Oops.
Open fire. I'm under heavy fire.
We did. Okay, cool. We got a... Hey, look at that. We got a Humvee and a Tiger out of it. Oh, but that takes 7.62 by... Oh, okay, well, that's good for now. I mean, I'll take it. And we'll just rearm these guys with this. Yeah, they don't have as much ammunition, but hey. Yeah, they fucking got a cord. But hey, now we have at least 3 armored vehicles and we got a mechanized company now instead of just infantry. I think I might just try and run. I'm thinking that's what I might do actually, just run for the 7.62 by 7.62 by 99 and bum rush Humvees. Because I'm gonna need, if I need fire support. You could do just like, look, on a defense, you can live with this. It's like what I regularly did with my police squads would have everyone with a pistol except for the corporals and the sergeant lieutenants. They would have Car 98s, and then a private or two privates would carry RPGs, and the sergeant lieutenants would carry RPGs, and it worked. But yeah, with the police squad, well, it's gonna be probably 2 pistols, a shotgun, and then a rifle. Pistol's gonna be 45 cal. But yeah, we're probably gonna, after I research this, I'm gonna bum rush 50. We need Humvee. And here's the thing about a Humvee, it's actually not good. Well, I say it's not good. It's not bad. It's a 50 cal, and the good thing is at least it has an armored block around the gun turret. Like the M113 doesn't have that, but the A1 does. So like this works good. Now this takes me less time, but it's also more money. But the thing I don't like about the MRAP is that it can only carry 2 passengers. The Humvees can carry 3, which makes it perfect for setting up your like police force from an infantry to a recon company, because they only have 5, and it's gonna be the first 2 inside the vehicle, with the other guys being on the ground. And with the Humvee being able to carry 3, it's perfect. It'd be a shotgun, probably. If anything, it'd be 2 pistols and then a shotgun. But with it being now 30 minutes and pretty much, well, me wanting to get done my opening stages, which is knock out the rebels as well. They already did that themselves over here. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is 2000. Thank you for joining me on Let's Play of Total Conflict Resistance. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I enjoy this game. Stay safe and always have an awesome day.